probably be saying,
See,
Kenny,
that hurts.
I need your Reds to overtake the Pirates.
See, that hurts because they're playing. The Cardinals and the Reds are playing each other, and that kind of stinks.
Mm-hmm.
So I need. Are they playing a 4-game or a 3-game?
This will be a 3-game series starting Monday, August 26th, and it goes through August 28th.
Oh, that stinks. Too bad they can't split it.
And then the next time they will play after that, that's in St. Louis. Then they will play 4 times. Labor Day, September 2nd, September 3rd, September 4th, and September 5th. So there's a lot at stake in the National League Central to determine who will take that division.
Oh, man, that kind of stinks. I don't like that.
Absolutely.
I don't like that. I just want them to play. I want the Cardinals and the Reds to just beat the crap out of the Pirates. I need the Pirates to go down in flames. It's got to happen sooner or later, doesn't it?
Yeah, as we move into the National League West right now, this division is a lock for the Dodgers. They've got it taken care of. They have been the hottest team in baseball. They start a very pivotal 3-game series against Boston, and the reason why I'm saying pivotal is because they are trying to chase Atlanta for home field advantage throughout the playoffs, and the Dodgers have not lost a series at home since middle or early July. They have just been on fire. They've been incredible. You look at the Dodgers, they're 37-25 at home, 38-27 on the road. This one's a lock. I don't see any way Arizona will catch them.
No, I don't either. And Arizona is not going to make nothing there because they're pretty much out of the wild card standings as well. I'm looking at the wild card right now, and for right now, it's the Cardinals and the Reds. And the Diamondbacks are 7 games back of the wild card. So you might as well kiss that crap goodbye.
Yeah.
So it's going to be St. Louis and the Reds as it sits right now. I want to see it say the Cincinnati Reds and the Pittsburgh Pirates. That's what I want to see it say. I want to see any team in there and the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, there's 35 games left for Cincinnati. I'm sorry, 35 games left for St. Louis and 34 games left for Cincinnati.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting National League Central for that race, but the Dodgers, they're going to be dangerous. They're dangerous now. They will be dangerous come playoff time. In the National League East, the one team that the Dodgers will have to probably maybe take on, the Atlanta Braves. This thing has been over since the beginning of the season, 77-50. They keep it up. Atlanta very well could win their second World Series championship in Atlanta since 1995. That was the first time, and they beat Cleveland in 6 games, and it's just been an amazing run for the Atlanta Braves because I think a lot of people did not predict them to go this far and be a deeper threat. But, Jeff, like you said on the show we did April 1st, you picked Atlanta to win the National League East. You got it right. Nationals, an absolute embarrassment, especially from a year ago. Remember, Washington went 99-63. They had the best record in all of baseball, and, of course, that ended in a nightmare for the Nationals losing to the Cardinals and blowing that series.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's crazy. Hey, you know what? I'm looking at the American League wild card standing.
Yeah, we're gonna get to the American League
I'm looking at that right now, and we talked a little while back when we said the Yankees were finished. They're 6.5, 7 games. You know, they're only 3.5 games out in the wild card.
3.5 games, and as we move into the American League East, Boston, of course, is 75-54. Look, they've been on a slump. They've been 4-6 in the last 10 games. Just have had some trouble with their pitching. And it's expected, it's baseball. You don't expect to see teams stay hot forever. Tampa Bay, of course, and this is going to be big too. Okay, the American League East is going to be big this weekend because Tampa Bay starting a 3-game series against the Yankees right now. New York is actually winning that game 1-0. But the point is, this is big for both teams. If Tampa Bay wants to overtake Boston in the AL East, and if the Yankees just want to try to make things interesting, and we'll see how far they stay with Tampa Bay. We know that they're playing hot, but New York could slow down. You can't rule out Tampa Bay. They've always given the Yankees trouble, and if New York won, this could be a big part of their season this weekend if they do not win this series. And, of course, I don't know how they're doing it. Well, they played Toronto, okay? The Blue Jays have been an absolute just a disappointment and embarrassment because everybody thought they were going to be good. They've been out of it from like day one. They made a little run and a little stretch, but then they've been playing bad. Baltimore, you can't rule them out. So that's Jeff, that's a 4-team race. And one team is going to get knocked out, and 3 teams are going to be going there. But you got to keep in mind, too, Jeff, the Yankees are battling a bunch of teams in that for the wild card. Baltimore, Tampa Bay. I'm looking at it right now. Cleveland, Kansas City, but they're starting to fade a little bit, which was to be expected. I didn't expect that they were going to be hanging around for long. So it's going to be amazing how the AL East all works out. And I look at Boston. They've got 7 more meetings against the Yankees. They've got 3 at Tampa Bay. And after this West Coast trip, they open up against Baltimore.
I'm telling you, it's going to be fun to watch coming down the stretch.
Mm-hmm.
But watch out. The Yankees are playing some good ball. They're playing some good ball, you got to admit. They've gotten 3 games back, really quick. They're only 3.5 now in less than a week. So come on. It'd
be interesting to see how everything goes. In the American League Central, I think we all called it, at the beginning, that the Detroit Tigers looked like a lock for this because they are the defending American League champions, and they are on fire. Max Scherzer is going to win the American League Cy Young Award. 18-1, he's been incredible all year. Verlander's been good. So Detroit's going to be right there. Cleveland, they're sticking with Detroit. But
Cleveland's 5 games back, man.
Yeah, but I still think Detroit will take the American League Central. I just think with what Jim Leyland has done, he's done a heck of a job with that team.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good manager. Mm-hmm.
And what about Texas Rangers finally taking over Oakland, huh?
Yeah, and in the American League West, the Rangers just look incredible, Jeff. And I think for a while people were wondering, are the Rangers starting to fade? Are they going to start playing bad? No. Nolan Ryan had a big pep talk, or Ron Washington did, and said, look, nobody even picked us to be in first place. Nobody even picked us to be this good. And they said, let's show people that we are still a very tough team from the last since 2009, when Texas was starting to be an incredible team, and then, of course, make it to 2 fall classics, and then they last year. And everybody thought the loss of Hamilton would hurt them, but they've been on fire. They've been incredible. 38-27. The Rangers are 7-3 in the last 10 games.
It's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah, and I think if I look at it right now, Texas looks like the team that will probably take the American League West. But I can't jinx myself because, remember, the Rangers had a 13-game lead over the Oakland Athletics last year, and then they just quit playing, and then Oakland overtook them for the American League West, and then Texas ended up losing a 1-game playoff to Baltimore 5-1 last year. So a lot at stake, though, in that It's going to be, like you said, and this is the heat of the pennant race. This is like this is what you call hunt for October.
It's coming down to it, ain't it?
Mm-hmm.
It's coming down to it. Hey, did you know that it was Kobe Bryant's birthday today?
Yes, happy birthday, Kobe Bryant.
Do you know that they're saying that he's ahead of schedule and probably could be ready for the beginning of the season?
I'm sure that as time goes on, I'm sure that Kobe is saying that he wants to be ready to play basketball. He feels like he wants to put last year behind because LA dealt with so much, and they were just not as good as we would think they were going to be. Yeah.
So the Lakers are unveiling their new jerseys. Did you see this?
The Lakers are?
Yeah, the Lakers are unveil a black Hollywood Knights jersey. How about that? I'm waiting for it to pop up.
Jeez.
Oh, great. No, that's not right. Oh, man. It's a sleeve jersey? I can't see what it looks like because for some reason they got a gateway timeout on that. I don't know why it won't let me see it. Now I'm really pissed off. Now I gotta go find this thing. Hold on. Now I gotta go find this thing. But a black freaking jersey for the Lakers? That's right.
Not right at all.
I wish I could see this thing. Why won't it let me see it? Oh man, now I gotta go on a hunt to find this thing. That's great. Hey, Mr. Andrew, please find me a picture of this so I don't have to go on a hunt so we can get to the update right now. Let's do the update and on the other side of this update, we'll be talking some more sports and hopefully I'll have a picture of this Laker jersey. This update is brought to you by buyhuntingequipment.com. For all your camping gear, hiking gear, fishing gear, and outdoor gear, head on over to buyhuntingequipment.com. That's buyhuntingequipment.com. Take it away, Sean Mann, with the only update of the day.
Thank you, Jeff, and thank you for listening in. We have reached the bottom of the hour. It is 7:29 p.m. on the east, which makes it 4:29 p.m. on the west. It is Friday, August 23rd, 2013. In Major League Baseball, we have a lot of action to get to. Right now, it's the bottom of the first inning. The Oakland Athletics, they have a 1-0 lead against the Orioles down in Oriole Park in Baltimore, Maryland. Bottom of the first, the Cleveland Indians, who are 5 games back of the Detroit Tigers, they lead 1-0. Same thing down in St. Petersburg. The New York Yankees, they have a 1-0 lead. Alfonso Soriano with an RBI single. In interleague play tonight, the Boston Red Sox are at the Los Angeles Dodgers. Expect the whole place to be a sellout tonight at Dodger Stadium. Lots of Red Sox fans, probably lots of Hollywood celebrities, as it should be, especially in LA when you have Boston coming there. We continue right along with another interleague play game. It'll be the Washington Nationals at the Kansas Royals. Back to the American League. The Texas Rangers at Chicago White Sox. Toronto Blue Jays at the Houston Astros. And the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim are taking on the Seattle Mariners. In the National League, the Philadelphia Phillies lead 1-0 over the Arizona Diamondbacks. Tie game between the Milwaukee Brewers and the Cincinnati Reds. Oh yeah, here's another interleague play game. The Detroit Tigers and the New York Mets, that game is squared at 1. And that is in the bottom of the first inning. Other news to report, the Rockies lead, the Rockies and the Marlins, they are scoreless after 1 inning of play. Atlanta Braves are at the St. Louis Cardinals. Chicago Cubs at San Diego Padres. And to cap off Major League Baseball on this Friday night, it will be the Pittsburgh Pirates at the San Francisco Giants. In the NFL, as everybody knows, there will be some preseason action going on this Friday night. It will be only 2 games tonight. It'll be the Seattle Seahawks at the Green Bay Packers. The final game will feature the Chicago Bears at the Oakland Raiders. Last night's action, the Carolina Panthers, they take the game 34-27 against the Baltimore Ravens. And the Detroit Lions had an easy game against the New England Patriots by a score of 40-9. Other action we got coming up this weekend for this 24th, it'll be the Buffalo Bills at the Washington Redskins, Cleveland Browns at Indianapolis Colts, Battle of New York, it'll be the New York Jets at the New York Giants, Tampa Bay Buccaneers at the Miami Dolphins, Kansas City Chiefs at the Pittsburgh Steelers, Philadelphia Eagles at the Jacksonville Jaguars, Cincinnati Bengals at the Dallas Cowboys, St. Louis Rams at Denver Broncos, Atlanta Falcons at the Tennessee Titans, San Diego Chargers at the Arizona Cardinals. And there will be 2 games on Sunday. A game on Fox will feature the New Orleans Saints at the Houston Texans, and then the other game on NBC, it'll be the Minnesota Vikings against the San Francisco 49ers. So that is the update as far as the NFL preseason goes, as we're not too far away. We're only just 13 days away from the first NFL regular season game. And that, of course, we all know is going to be Baltimore taking on Denver. In the NBA, happy birthday to Kobe Bryant. Of course, he is trying to get trained and get himself ready for the 2013-2014 season. And everybody's saying that the Heat are heavy favorites as usual to